go.
This way. Let's go.
So you're almost a fifth of the way there.
Let's go.
And there goes that bomb.
This way.
Good job, Minnie, using Pearl.
Let's go.
Boom.
This way.
So it's an escort mission. And ouch.
Let's go.
Might want that.
This way. Let's go.
And that wasn't too bad. And you can see the music's been increased with a lot of the battles as well, which is great.
As soon as the trouble started, I made sure to seal this room.
Okay. Hey, the door evens up now.
Now then, shall we?
There's one thing I'm harping back to Kingdom Hearts 1 is that the door didn't line up in that game, whereas it lines up in this one.
Not here too.
I got him.
Rowdy Rumble.
This way. Ha. This way. This way. Let's go. This way. Let's go. This way.
Call them in when they're too close.
Let's go. This way. This way. Let's go.
Just keep at this. You will get experience points, of course.
This way. Let's go.
Unless you get a little bit of invincibility frames with that.
Let's go.
And just whisk them away whenever they get too close.
This way. Let's go. This way. Let's go.
And that's a bonus level up. So I didn't go bonus level ups, I think. Bonus level ups in some instances, like beating a certain objective or beating a certain boss. It comes up with a certain menu that comes up just a little bit like leveling up, and it gives you rewards and stuff, but it's not necessarily like an XP level up type situation. Still get stuff out of it, so that's cool, but yeah. And that's not the first time he's going to say
The room is
word.
called the Hall of the Cornerstone.
Cool.
Our castle has always been safe from worlds that are evil. Thanks to the Cornerstone of Light, which we keep down there.
The Cornerstone of Light?
No running in the hallway in the throne room. Be courteous, Sora, not a rascal. Or a rebel.
This is the castle's cherished cornerstone. Oh, but look. The thorns. They must be the work of someone very evil. I wonder what this could mean.
You know who.
No way. What have we here? If it isn't the wretched Keyblade holder and his pitiful lackeys.
Now you're gonna deal with me!
All in good time. I promise you'll be able to partake of my vengeance, but you must be patient.
Just what are you doing here, Maleficent?
Ah, Queen Minnie. Radiant as always.
At least she's
I'm
somewhat
here on a
being
proper
courteous
adventure.
to her.
I want this castle for my own. However, it's a bit too bright for what I have in mind. I suppose I'll just have to fill every room with my personal touch of darkness.
You'd better stop right now if you know what's good for you.
Ooh, how frightening. Very well, I'll stop. Just as soon as the castle belongs to me.
She almost took it a little bit too far there, but that's pretty well done.
Nothing like this
Well
has
said.
ever happened before. I looked through all the records in the library, but I couldn't find a single clue.
Oh! Huh? Well, we should go ask somebody who knows lots of stuff that ain't in any book.
Yes, that's perfect. Merlin just might
Very
know
smart,
something about
Goofy.
this
Very
house.
smart, man.
Let's ask his advice.
We saw him in Hollow Bastion, right?
Yeah, let's go.
Auto summon. And then we got torn pages as well, so you know what that means. Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear. Yeah. So we have no music playing. But I think it's a little bit self-aware. So we need to jump to Hollow Bastion. Let's go.
Anybody home?
The castle's in danger.
What is all that racket? It's you. It looks like you've learned a bit since the last time I saw you. Really?
That wasn't that long ago.
Let's talk about the problem. It's Maleficent. She's back.
Where? Inside the castle?
Yup, and Heartless too.
Oh dear.
Maleficent wants to figure out the whole task, you know, that she found the whole cornerstone
Fades to black because ultimately it's a little bit too long of a story. So Square and Disney were just like, yeah, we're not gonna show most of this, we're just gonna cut some of this out. I think they were kind of self-aware too.
There's Heartless and everybody in the castle. The police is danger. What?
Perhaps I'd better just see for myself.
You gotta just come over here.
Interesting.
What's happening, Merlin?
This is not good. In fact, I'm afraid it's quite serious.
Well, your facial expression doesn't show it, mate. I'm just saying. And it's a door.
What's that? My boy, that is a gateway to a special world. Someone in that world is responsible for what's going on in this castle. Of that, I'm certain.
Oh, boy.
We knew we could count on you, Merlin.
Then we should go get him. Wait a moment. The perpetrators must be stopped, of course, but there's something else to do first. Somewhere in that world, there should be another door that's identical to this one. I believe our enemies are utilizing that door. As long as it remains open, the castle will be in grave danger.
Okay.
Listen carefully, Sora. You must find that door, and when you do, lock it with your keyblade. Got it.
You did yes.
And now one more thing. You're heading into a very special world.
Maybe
While you're there, the nature of that world may tempt you to do something dark. You must resist that temptation at all costs.
What do you mean?
You'll know soon enough. I have faith in you, my lads.
Cool, thanks, Merlin. It's definitely good to know that you have faith in us. That's something that's definitely good. Save again. I know, we only just saved, but when you're playing this game, ultimately, especially in crowd and critical, saving is key. Maybe Kingdom Hearts key? Huh? 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 No? Okay. Gee, no wonder he couldn't get that open. I mean, look at his arm, he's barely got any muscle on there. He doesn't lift.
Hey, look! There's the cornerstone of light!
What's going on? Everything's black and white.
How? This is probably one fun. Wow.
Deja vu?
Yeah, that's it.
Really? Have you been here before?
Hey, you! Seen any bad guys around here? Why, I oughta... Nah, I don't have time to waste on punks like you, so I guess I'll go easy on ya.
Well, there's our villain.
Pete's there. This is actually one of my favorite worlds in the entire game. I'm not kidding. And I love that the sounds are actually made terrible on purpose because of the times. And even the Murgle's black and white. Look at that. That's cute. That's cool. Sympathizing items. That's pretty cool. I like that. So actually I didn't notice this. There's actually a board here for the construction of Disney Castle. Disney Castle hasn't been made yet. That's a bit odd. So let's go after Pete. Get these chests first, and then that puzzle piece. Punish as the reaction command.
What's with you, Sparks? You got some kind of bone to pick with me?
More than one.
Them's fighting words. Huh?
Not so fast.
He was going to walk away.
Like that, boy.
Love the sound effects and the animation. Yeah. I love the effects compared to like Sora. Sora's just flying around in the air like normal, whereas Pete's just flying as if it's an old cartoon from the 1900s. See, that's what can happen. That's what can happen. That's why you do not have aerial recovery on, because you'll get hit by every one of those hits and more.
What you folks beef with me anyway? Who are you? You new around here?
Cut the act.
Whoa!
You know, something doesn't seem quite right here. Are you sure you're Pete?
Well, of course I'm Pete. I'm the captain of the steamboat, so stop bothering me, see?
Steamboat.
So hit the
Haven't
road.
heard that word.
I gotta go find the little runt what stole my boat.
Gosh, maybe we made a mistake.
I'm starting to think the same thing. He hasn't even called any Heartless.
Sorry we attacked you like that, Captain Pete.
Oh yeah? Well, if you're really sorry, then go find my steamboat.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my hickey crack.
And we're going to take care of Pete. Timeless River. This world is actually, like I said, it's one of my favorite worlds of this game, and actually one of the favorite worlds I have in Kingdom Hearts, and I wish that they expand on it in Kingdom Hearts 3 and maybe future games, but I'm not sure that they will do that because, yeah. Have some curtains. So we have Heartless, but the fire is the only thing that isn't the Heartless there, and it's jumping into the door. I'm definitely seeing deja vu. We've seen this cutscene already, or at least part of it.
What's going on? Everything's black and white.
Deja vu?
Really? Have you been here before?
I love the music. I love everything about this world. I actually think this is actually one of the better worlds that have been written into Kingdom Hearts, and I think this is definitely a world that was a good idea on paper and definitely was executed pretty well. Definitely lives up to a lot of the qualities that we've seen in previous incarnations of this world, because we've seen this a few times. I mean, this is a world we haven't seen for like 70 years at this point.
Gee, he seems kind of different somehow.
Come on, we've got to help him.
I love the battle theme in this world too, and it definitely sounds a lot better than it did in Kingdom Hearts 2, like vanilla Kingdom Hearts 2. So the main objective here is to make sure that the furniture doesn't get sucked up into the black void here and defeat all the Heartless. So we did that and almost lost. And that's the king.
Oh?
And he looks like his counterpart from like the 1900s.
You absolute idiot. You've managed to fail at everything.
Ouch.
And what's more, you foolishly thought you could take my place while I was away. Well, as of now, you're finished. Mark my words, there'll be no place for you when our time comes.
Maleficent's been a real bitch.
Useless imbecile.
Well, you were dead! So you're the useless imbecile. Because Pete had to fix it. Had to fix everything. And he did. And yeah, sure, you may have lost like the first couple of battles. But at least Pete got you to where you are now. But yeah, I love the battle theme. It sounds a little bit better in this version of Kingdom Hearts 2, but it definitely plays a factor of the olden days and it being kind of bad sounding because of the time that this world is supposed to be set. For those of you that don't recognize this art style, this is the art style that's the original Disney cartoons were implementing back in the 1900s. So this is actually, I think, the hardest of the four scenarios that we have here. We have to protect the building, but defeat all the Heartless. Now, the building itself is the fine bit of this. It's defeating all the Heartless that is the problem. Because we've got some really bad damn Heartless here. Once we get through a lot of these shadows, here we go. Here they are. All you have to do is get these car enemies in the air, and they hurt like a truck. Now get out of the way, or block. Because these guys can hurt, and if you don't block in time, they can blindside you, and that's the worst thing. Is getting blindsided by the car. Like that. And that's why I hate this bloody scenario, because of the car enemies. Even back in the standard edition of Vanilla Kingdom Hearts 2, they were bloody difficult. And that's when I didn't know how to block properly. But yeah, this this is the scenario I hate out of all of them. I mean, the concept is great. The concept makes a whole lot of sense, but the enemies, you know, I mean, it's great to see cartoonish enemies for the world, like the cars and more enemies we'll see later on. But at the same time, I just wish they wouldn't hit like a truck. Because even in Vanilla King Hearts 2 on standard, like they hit pretty damn hard and they hurt. Why wouldn't it let me block? That's the thing, it wouldn't let me block.